Hi, this is Coach McQueen with Myosource and the Kinetic Bands. I'm here with Megan and Christine, and we're going to go over some things that you can do to help make you a better jumper, to jump higher, and to have better form, better landing, reduce injuries, to try to help you improve your cheerleading game. So what we're going to do first, and if you'll notice that they each have on our kinetic bands. The kinetic bands are resistance bands that help them to build strength, power, explosion, but we're working on flexibility and just building in the area from the knees to the abdominals to help you become a better jumper. Basically, when you jump, you're going to jump with your legs. You really don't use your arms for that. So we're going to work primarily on the legs, which are the thighs or the quadriceps, the hamstrings. We're going to work on your hips, your hip flexor, your glutes, and then we're going to work on the groin or the inner thigh area. All those are vital for you to become a better jumper. So the first thing that we're going to do, and keep in mind that when the girls are moving, any movement that they make, the bands are going to engage. It's not going to build bulk, it's not going to build big muscles, it's going to help them stretch out, become more flexible, and build some level of strength to help them become a better jumper. So now both of them were competitive cheerleaders for several years. They went off to college this year, and I think they found out what it's like to take a year off. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
Is that right? So they're a bit out of shape is what I'm trying to tell you. So we're going to do light stretching, then I'm going to show you some basic core development exercises, and then we're going to go into some actual jumping exercises, and then we're going to do most of our stretching after we get finished with our workout. We're just going to start right now by bringing that knee up, and we're going to bring it up here. Try to grab it, try to hold on to it. This is going to help you with your balance, and it's going to help you stretch out those legs, those quadriceps, those glutes. So where are you feeling it, girls? Back in the old butt? You're feeling it in the thigh or the quadricep? Or are you feeling it sort of up in this area? Okay. And then how about on the down leg? In your calf down there? Okay. So everybody's going to be a little bit different. So let's bring up the other leg. And you want to try to bring this up. This is a good stretch. It's a good isolated stretch. We're going to do some more stretching when we get done. But we're also building some strength. This down leg, when you're jumping, when you're stunting, you need to have a down leg that's strong enough to hold your body and hold it in position. They look like they're doing pretty good for a couple of, what, 18-year-old retired cheerleaders?
Yeah. She's 19.
She's 19, all right. So try to do about 3 or 4 with each leg, counting to 3. We're just kind of simulating it for you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to reach back here like this, and we're going to bring that foot up. And you can see it takes a little while to grab your balance. Both of them are doing much better than I am. And the bands, where do you feel that at, ladies?
Yeah.
Front right here in the thigh?
Yep.
Okay, so we're getting a good stretch. And then you want to sort of try to bring that up as much as you can. And then you'll want to do the same thing. Switch legs. And we're going to switch back and forth. Just like that. And do a few sets. All right, so now part of our stretching, just a little bit of pre-stretch. If you're going to do a toe touch, your legs are going to have to basically come sort of out to the side, okay? So what I want you to do first is we're going to work a little bit on the core development, but we're also going to work on stretch. So what I want you to do is come up and work on, again, that toe touch is going out to the side, so that's where we want to work it. Very good. Now, where do you feel that? Right here on that inner thigh? Okay. Now, that's an area where a lot of girls tend to not do any work. And then I get them later on and they say, oh, I got to work that fat a little bit. But for jumping, it's very, very important when you're pushing off that you're not only strong back here and here, but you feel it here. So let's do a few of those. And again, we've got the bands on, so we're kind of resistant, okay? So I want to see you each do 3 just like that, 3 with each leg. Good. All right, now what I want you to do is unbuckle for just a second. Just let them hang down to one side in the front and back. All right, now I want you to do 3 the same thing. Just what we did. Okay, now how does that feel? You feel more flexible? That's right. What the bands are doing is they're giving you some resistance to help you build strength, but we're also working on the flexibility. So when you take them off, your leg feels lighter and you're more flexible and you're kicking up. So later on, when we're going to get ready to do a toe touch, we're going to build the strength to jump up, and then we want to be able to take those legs out and bring them back down. What a lot of girls do, I see a lot of cheerleaders, first thing they try to do, they want to take the legs right out, like that. Well, look how high I can jump that way. Not very high, right? So it's sort of like that. So what we want to be able to do is jump up and then take our legs out.